Hi everyone. Today we're working on putting up curtain.
We're continuing to work on it.
Continue.
I'll show you what we've done so far. Alright, we got the old curtain off. What we did is we took an angle grinder. We'd grinded the head of the nail off because they use a 2-inch lath board, which is like this. This is what initially you hold the curtain up with, so we went along with a grinder and we ground the heads off and then just popped the curtain off with the lath board. It comes apart real easy that way. Then we went along and pulled all the nails out. We had a spot here that was broke, so I cut out the old piece out of it and we put a new 2x6x8. And if you come down here, we took the steel off here, which I think was on a previous video. We had to put in a new header board here to nail the curtain to. This board was a 2x6 that was non-treated, so we oiled it to make it treated. That works pretty well. Sanders did that. And then we had a little bit of this is a 2x2 square mesh that was left over from another project. So we decided to put that in here so the cows, in case they want to lick on the curtain,
Keeps them away.
And then, yeah, we got this is a new concrete poured wall that we put behind it to replace one that was bad. And here we got this bottom board up because this is what your pipe lays on. And we put another piece in here. This is a reclaimed 2x12 from another project. So next I'm going to put in these eye bolts to hold the wind bracing, and that's what we're going to work at next.
He has a new baby. He was born this morning, but he doesn't nurse, so we're going to bottle feed him until we sell him. You hungry? Here's another baby. This is a little girl. She was born this morning also. She's kind of a spooked one. Like, she runs like fast, so we're gonna have to keep an eye on her. Staying close to mama.
These eye bolts, we got to measure how far apart these other ones are. That way we kind of keep them on the same pattern because they got to be just the way the zigzag works. They're like 4 foot. Hey kitty. So we measure over and I just put a line where that one's got to be. Measure over to 8 foot. I'll put a line with that one, and that one. So I'll be initially putting 3 on.
These are the 20-foot curtain rods. They're 1 3/8 inches in diameter. That's not a very pleasant sound.
So in this situation, what I find easy is you can just lay a curtain rod, and that way you know at what height to put your new eye bolts in the wall that we replaced. I got my eye bolts knocked in with a hammer. You like to start them with a hammer. Either a screwdriver works, or in this case I'm going to use a 1/2 inch extension, and I'll show you.
Is that just what you happen to have on hand?
Yeah.
Oh.
And that won't work. So you're gonna cut that out. I tap these in with a hammer, and then you find a screwdriver
Or anything.
or anything that'll fit through the hole, and then you just turn them in to the distance that you desire. You do not want to turn them in any further than what this pipe sticks out. I'll probably go one more round yet. There. That way, because you don't want it too tight. So let's do the next one. And you do gotta be careful sometimes when you put an eye bolt towards the edge of the wood. It may split it, and we're good on this one. So now on to grabbing the curtain. Here's the roll of plastic that or the new roll of curtain that we picked up, what, a week ago?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. So what we did, the barn here is like 60 feet. So we picked up 120 foot. So we will unroll it, and then we'll cut it at the length that we need it, and we'll get the first one up.
By the way, it's heavier than lead, right?
Nope.
Oh. That's my man right there.
Now that what we did is took the roll, rolled it out, and cut it so it's just inside this end and that end down there. That's a nail thing I'll pull out. So now we got to start. This is what they call a hem.
A hem.
Yep, it is sewed into the curtain. This particular curtain only has one hem in it. Some curtains you can get a bottom hem, a middle hem, and a top hem, but that's for a different style curtain, where we use the bottom roll-up style, so they're fastened with a glass board on top, and then they roll up from the bottom. Where there's another style that uses a cable system where they drop from the top, and that's a curtain that has a lot of times a double hem or a triple hem. So we're a single hemmer. So what we do is you take the suede end and you put it in, or insert it, and then a lot of times an assistant will push it in while the other one holds it. Now that we got the pipe slid through, what we'll do is take this, pick it up, and set it on all the eye bolts, and then we'll flip it up, and we'll grab last boards and start nailing it up.
So right now he is pulling it up and he's just gonna attack it with a nail. But for right now, it's all sitting on those eye bolts right down here on the edge. It's sitting on the eye bolts so that it's just resting there. But we're gonna pull it up, tack it, and then we're gonna put the lath boards. And these are the lath boards, or that's what we call them. What are you doing?
I need your help. That's why I hurry up and talk.
You need my help? Oh, okay, hold it. So these are the lath boards. They're 8-foot lath boards we're going to be using to nail the curtain to, and you'll just see how we do it once we get it all up and going. Alright, now I need to help.
Secured up. If you look, you see the last board underneath. We put 3 in each one. So now we'll go along and we pull it down. I get my nail out here. Whoop! There goes one. So now what we do is we pull it down tight like this. And we like to put a nail about every foot. That makes for a good secure hold. So we don't measure it out, we just kind of estimate it. But you like to pull down on it. So we'll go along, do every foot, and then we'll come back with a sharp knife and cut right along that, and we'll be done securing the curtain. Then it's on to the pipe end. So.
And then later on we'll put up, or is that completely later?
Completely later we'll do the wind bracing. We got to remove the top curtain yet. and move that to the other spot that needs to be replaced.
So wind bracing goes.
Yep, it goes from the eye bolt up to the eye bolt up there. You can see that there.
Back and forth.
This is some of the old wind bracing. It was getting pretty rough, so we're just replacing everything with new.